I'm sure many of you are well aware of how bad it is here in the state of Tennessee alone. Uh, Babies being born addicted to drugs because their mothers are fighting an addiction the entire time they're carrying the child. This subject hits close to home to me because I have family members that have done this, and the children that were born addicted are now in, some are in foster homes, and some are with the grandparents. The grandparents have to raise them now. So it's a really touchy subject for me. I don't understand it. I don't understand how a woman can carry a child inside you and knowingly harm it every day. I just can't imagine. I have 4 children of my own, and that is so selfish. I can't ever wrap my mind around that, and I probably never will. But it's a huge issue in the state of Tennessee. We rank the highest, and now we actually are, I think, the first ones to actually pass a law to where they can prosecute the mother if that baby tests positive for drugs or alcohol of any kind. I don't know if you are aware of it. For those of you that aren't, these babies are born with so many issues. They have projectile vomiting, diarrhea, they have tremors, they can have seizures, their poor little bodies constantly shake. They're hard to console. These nurses in the intensive care units literally do everything they can to soothe them because they constantly cry. They can't stop crying because they're going in withdrawal. They're having withdrawals. They have to give these babies the actual drug that the mother gave them in her system. A lot of them have to have morphine when, like, just 2 hours after they're born, they actually have to be given these drugs because they can die. They have to wean them off of them. That's just how it is. But these babies are filling the intensive care units all over the state of Tennessee. In the past decade, the number of babies born with withdrawals has increased tenfold. The average, last year, there were 921 drug-dependent babies just in the state of Tennessee alone. That's crazy. So the average cost to deliver a drug-dependent baby is $62,000, whereas if you have a healthy child, it's usually around $4,700 to $5,000 for a healthy one. Tennessee is now the first state to pass, or in the country, to explicitly allow prosecuting and criminally charge new mothers who test positive for drugs. Tennessee already ranks sky high in the infant mortality rate. It ranks third in the nation, and I'm sure this has a lot to do with it. They did pass a law, however, this past summer. The urge to help is overwhelming, but the debate isn't over. There's a lot of controversy right now about, I guess, this law going into effect. There were 2 laws that went in effect at the same time. One encourages treatment and protects the parental rights, and the other threatens jail time for addicted mothers. The help is there. It's up to them to want it. You can't make them. I battle with that myself with my family members. You want them to do well. You want the best for them. But they are the ones that have to make that decision. You can't make that decision for them. And it's gut-wrenching to just see, especially to see the babies and to know the babies, because they're not just born with these problems. They follow them. Mentally, physically, these problems follow them throughout their life, not just their infant or childhood years. This is something that will affect them the rest of their life. And I know firsthand, I know several of these children, and it's a struggle, They're filling up foster homes, and that's one of the main things about this controversy. of the new law taking place, yes, I do think they should have jail time. I do. I think they get it. They do go to jail and then they get right back out. But that's fine. I see it both ways. They need help. The help is there. They are giving them the option. You seek help, you can get your child back. I don't see anything wrong with that. But then you have them that they don't want the help. I'm going to do this on my own. They know the answer to everything. So they have a plan in their own mind. This is what they're going to do. And they are thinking that these parents, these pregnant women who are still using drugs, are not going to seek the help now because they are terrified of jail time. I really hope they seek help. Honestly, it breaks my heart. I can't imagine like how much worse this can get. But that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you.